Alright guys, so let's take a moment to set up our visibility switch on and off. Okay, we're actually going to use the same attribute that turns our IK, FK on to turn the visibility of our IK and FK controls on and off. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull up our set driven key menu again. Okay, we're going to use the same mustachio left wrist control and the IK, FK switch. Alright, but this time we're going to load in both of our FK controls. Okay, so grab them both. And let's go ahead and hit load driven. Okay, let's just double check to make sure we know where we're at on the IK FK switch. I'm at a value of 0. So again, this is going to be our FK mode. So if we select both of our controls, and let's select our visibility, so they should be on at this point. So let's go ahead and hit key. Okay, I'm just going to double check. I'm going to make sure I select both of these. Make sure that visibility is checked on both. I'm just going to hit key again. Okay, so let's take that IK, FK switch value and let's put that to a value of 1. Okay, so let's go back to our control visibility. I'm going to take that visibility to off. Now you'll notice when I turn this off, both controls actually switch off. And that's because the way that we set up our hierarchy, since our elbow control is parented underneath of our shoulder control, when its visibility turns off, that carries to its child and that's visibility turns off also. Okay, so we could probably leave it here, but I'm going to make sure that I go to this control just in case. And I'm also going to turn its visibility off and hit key. Okay, so let's check to make sure that this works. When we're in IK mode, they are not visible. When we switch back to FK, they should become visible. Okay, it looks like I forgot to set the key on this one. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to select this control. We are in IK mode, so this guy should be off. Okay, so I'm going to go back to his visibility. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to hit key. Okay, so this is why we want to double check things all the time. On, off, on, off. Okay, so now we want to do the opposite. Okay, we're going to want to take the IK control and we're going to want to turn it on and off, opposite of our FK controls. So let's grab that control. Let's load it as our driven. Make sure we select visibility. Okay, right now we're at 0. We're in FK mode, so its visibility should be turned to off. And let's go ahead and hit key. Oops, make sure I grab visibility. Hit key. Okay, I'm going to grab that control. I'm going to change the IK FK to 1. Okay. Go to my wrist control, visibility, and let's turn that on. And hit key. Okay, again, so we should switch back and forth. Okay, so that's great. I'm going to go ahead and close out of that. I'm going to switch to IK mode. I'm going to grab the IK handle. I'm going to move him somewhere in space. Okay. Switch back and forth between IK, FK. Very good. Okay, so we no longer need to see these other joint chains. So if I want to, I can grab my shoulder FK, my shoulder IK. For now, I'm going to hit Control H to hide them. So all we're going to see is our driven chain, which is our base chain. Switch that back and forth. And we have a good transition. Okay, make sure that we zero these values out again so he's not floating in space. And that's it. Okay, so when we come back for the next video, we're going to go through setting up our finger controls.